Spinach, thank you for the sub. 11 hours ago. Wait, what? Oh, wait. My overlays are up. Give me a second. Excuse me? Why does it say 11 hours ago? I'm so confused. Am I on the wrong time zone? I might be on the wrong time zone. Yeah, I'm on US Pacific time. Yeah, that'll do it. Abu Dhabi. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Spinach, for the sub not 11 hours ago. And thank you, the letters for the 2 months. Hello. You're in a time machine? God, I wish I was in a time machine. Mike? It's so weird. It's like super quiet until I touch it. Hello? Words. Okay. Like, I moved it and then moved it back, and now it's fine. Hey, you sir, you are committing war crime?
Love
you know it. My coming is a war crime. It decimates the native populations. Doman, thank you for the 6 months. Nice banana, you know it.
Love knobs.
I have the nicest banana. My banana is so hot. This banana. Oh. I just want to rub it on my face. That was the word I was going to use the first time, I promise. You pronounced it right? Okay. I hope Arc60 will sound as thick as your voice. Yeah, we're going to fix that.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, that's the good shit. Oh yeah. Why did you swallow so much helium? My bad. Okay, again, it's doing the thing. No, it's not doing the thing. Nah. No. Nice try. Thok voice? What do you mean thok voice? No more thok voice. I fucking love
Big Dong.
nuts.
Okay, sorry. No.
The Mats, thank you for the 8 months. And then Big Dongers, thank you for the 1 year. Oh my god, 1 year of watching this man yell at rectangles. Yay. Fucking love yelling at rectangles. Rectangle yelling should be an Olympic sport so I can finally get a gold medal for my home country, Narnia. Oh yeah. Oh baby. I got my authentic Roma merch from romamerch.xyz. So I'm ready for this. Love you, Simon. I love you too. I love you all. Except for, you know who you are. I don't love you. For the record, my computer didn't crash. I was just using the wrong region for my restream. So I can't stream directly to Twitch because Twitch is throttled by my ISP. Thank you, Dubai, and your fucking monopolistic internet. You know, it'd be really good if I could use like 1% of my upload speed to actually stream. But no, how dare I use 1% of the upload speed that I pay for to stream? Llama means lick in Spanish. A lot of words sound really sus in Spanish. I fucking love
Pet, thank you
for the 25 months. Holy shit. How many ISPs are there? Many. It's one. There's one ISP. There's Etisalat and there's Do. And they're the same company that use the same backbone and follow the same laws and price match and throttle exactly the fucking same. Guys, check this out. Check this out. You guys ready for this? Okay, why is it not working? No, why is it not working? Why are you not working? What the fuck? Okay, my capture card is no longer, like, shown in my computer. I fixed this. I literally fixed this. Why are you being such a bitch? Let's go to Blackmagic Design. Desktop video setup. Does it still see it? No, it just doesn't see it anymore. I literally rebooted my computer and my second capture cam's not working. Capture card. Your blacks on your camera are very vintagey. Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna build a keyboard. Let me serve myself some wine. How delayed are we right now? The usual amount. There should be no difference. When will I build the plastic Alice? Never. When it's ready, I will build it. The day of taco is now. The day of taco is now. There's no emoji for an arc. But taco is very close. Also just randomly meowing, screaming in the middle of my living room. Elsa, what the fuck? Respectfully, sorry. Not abusing my cat. I'm just asking her the question of what the fuck. Okay, so I have some switches. Yeah, they talk. And I have a box. It smells really sussy because I got the extra sussy delivery option. So on Monday morning, I get a random WhatsApp message that just says hi. And then there's a picture of the label for this box, which isn't on the box at all. And then nothing. Nothing for 3 days.
Love knobs.
Like, I responded initially, I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm available at the address that's on the label. Just deliver it between these hours. No answer. Until today, I get another message at like 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. saying hi. And then like a 2-minute voice message in Urdu, which I don't speak. So I'm just like, fuck. And there's like nobody in the office that can speak it as well. So I take one phone and the other phone and I play it out of the speaker and Google Translate it in the other one. And it's all like, wait, let me give you the exact words. Okay, the exact words are as follows. Brother, come on once. I'll be there in 5 minutes. The house will be very close.
I fucking
no.
love knobs.
He will message you. Send him down, man. So I figured that meant like, I'm nearby, come down. And I was right. I went down and the guy's sitting there in a pickup truck. And I'm just like, yeah, this is for me. And he goes to the back of the pickup truck, which is like wide open with just boxes everywhere, climbing through, digging, trying to find my box. I'm like, it's that one. It has triangles on it. I know those triangles anywhere. And he's like, here you go, bud. I was like, okay. I was like, is there customs or anything? He's like, none, just take the box. I fucking love sussy shipping. It's so good. Mudo goes show socks. How do you know what socks I have? All right, I will show socks, okay? We go overhead and then we go macro. Oh, macro's not working. It's very interesting, even though I just fucking set it up. Source, macro. Okay, do you work? It works, okay. I will show socks. All right, hope you guys are ready for my amazing fucking socks. Ugh, it is Pac-Man, and it's official. There's a TM, okay? That. Pac-Man socks. Oh yeah, those beautiful Pac-Mans. So yeah, hello Simone, hello, thank you for the 6 months, let's fucking go. Yeah, the TM means it's legit. There's no TM on this shirt, so it's not legit.
I fucking love
Oh, Mahaw's Gaming Dad, thank you for the 3 months, let's fucking go. How old is my Leopold? I think like 9 or 10 years at this point. Let's zoom in a little bit. So this Leopold's seen some shit. This Leopold has absolutely seen some shit. Also, where's center? It's here. Okay, I gotta move some shit. Any blue screen available? We actually didn't blue screen today, but my second capture card's not working, so we can't see Elsa. Here, I'll illuminate my croissant for you. Oh, God. Oh. What is that artisan keycap? It's a Whatster from Krellbit. There was a series of GMK Whatts, and I have all of them. I have the beige, the black, the Dolce, and the whatever the other one. What have I done to those caps? I modded them using acetone and alcohol, which, fun fact, don't put those things on your keycaps. What vape is that? It's an IPX80, I believe. Yeah, IPX80. Is the switch well broken in? Well, it's very well lubed with crumbs and spilled gin for my 10 years of using this board. So, all right, let's go. Let's unbox a keyboard. Let's do this. All right, so I've got a box opener right here, but I don't want to use it. I need to use something a little bit more, what's the word? Fuck, what do people call me? What's that thing? Edgy, yeah. We need to be more edgy, okay? So, I'm gonna use this Red Bull. I'm gonna use this empty Red Bull, okay? To unbox my Arc. But we're gonna use this to make the Red Bull useful. Oh, by the way, there is actually a build command today that actually tells you what the build is. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but there is an actual build command. I set one up on the way home. No, I'm actually not joking. There is actually a command that if you use it, will show you the actual build. And it's maybe actual build, who knows? All right, so there we go. We're making a shiv. Oh my God, that works amazing. You know, you fucking crazy. The tool works. The tool works. It works so well that there's Red Bull all over it now. Oh yeah. Red Bull. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out. So there's an Arc box, which looks a lot like the Angle box, where it just like slides out. Okay, I can see where like Customs opened this and then sealed it, so hopefully they didn't knife it. And this is probably like, it's the iPhone Pro Max, boys. It's the iPhone Pro Max. We fucking got the iPhone Pro Max. Let's fucking go. I've always wanted one. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I have it, okay? I use the iPhone mini because it's small. And it fits nicely in my pants. All right, let's check this out. So it's navy. Yeah, okay, cool. Unbox them. Okay, this is unironically a very nice unboxing experience, but give me a fucking hard case. I'll unbox the phone first. Like, this is such a fucking nice box. Just give me a hard case. iPhone mini for people with big personalities. Oh yeah, my personality is massive. Oh look, They're just like loosely packed. Like they don't give a fuck about foam users. I love it. So you have your thin PE under switch foam. You have your under PCB foam. And you have your under plate foam, all of which we will not be using because there is something that I tried to explain to makers for years, and literally the first fucking maker to listen to me is Vertex. Where I tell them, listen, if you design something and like foam is not like what you're trying to get, at least from like a designer's perspective, out of the board, then put it aside. Charge literally 3 cents for it, charge anything for it. Just make it clear that it's not part of the base kit because it's not part of the initial like design. Paul would listen to you. Paul would never put foam in anything. But like that's the way to handle it. Like if your board needs foam and you decide that as a designer, fine, include foam. But if you're including foam to give people options, that's totally fine. Put it as a separate option and make it 5 cents. Make it 1 cent. Make it any fucking number to make it clear that it's not intended to be used. Is this my personal board? This is a review board, and if I like it, I can pay for it, and if I don't like it, I can send it back. All right, let's go. Boom. All right, so what I see is we have the Arc tools. Here, let me zoom in a little bit because my desk is in shambles and I didn't think to clean it before the stream because I'm retarded. Okay. So we have the Arc tools. Okay, so I assume that's like the gaskets and stuff. Yep, it is the gaskets. There are the PCB gaskets. And there are the plate gaskets. And then there's alignment pins. So this is, I assume from a mounting style, very similar to the angle. There is extra screws. Amazing, thank you. For like not like, this literally costs a maker like 4 cents. Fucking give people extra screws. What if I drop one? What if it goes down the drain? What if it flies out the fucking window? What am I supposed to do? And then finally, bump on. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bump-ons, which means there are 2 extras. Thank you. All right, in here, there is a... Oh yeah. There's a screwdriver. I mean, I have my own, but that's very kind of you. Ooh, it's a Stanley. Wait, is it? Or is it like a Stanley? Is this China or not? Wait. Oh, it just smells like packaging foam. Well, whatever, it's a free screwdriver. We take those. All right. Where is the trademark logo? All right, here we have 2 PCBs. We have the solderable PCB. We have the hot swap PCB. We have the solderable PCB. By the way, both of them come in like the base kit.
I fucking
And I assume
love
that's a plate.
knobs.
Who the fuck opened this to fucking check it? What do you think? I'm fucking sending drugs that are 1.5 millimeters thick with switch cutouts? Customs, fucking chill, dude. That's a pretty nice aluminum plate. That's a nice color. For the record, it kind of looks golden to you. It's not. It's gray. This is the real color. This is the color because of my studio lighting. And that is the real color. Studio lighting, real color. Studio lighting, real color. Oh, it's a universal plate. Motherfuck. Okay. Minus points for that. Like, I'm not saying don't support ISO. I'm just saying don't make a fucking universal plate. You know? Like, give ANSI plates to ANSI people, ISO plates to ISO people. I know it complicates the group buy and the logistics and like somebody has to pack the box and all that shit, but still, there is an acoustic difference. Why did you throw the hot swap PCB if you have to send the keyboard back if you don't like it? True, maybe I've already made up my mind. I just like throwing things. Okay, and finally, we have the keyboard. Ooh. Okay, and that's it. Like, to be fair, this is like relatively like, what's the word? Like efficient packaging, but I would still wanted a fucking hard case, dude. Look at that. Wow, it's actually quite light. It's lighter than I expected. So without plate and PCB, this feels like 900 grams. It's 910 grams. I have the arms of a fucking oracle, okay? None of you would have gotten that within 10 grams. Dude, I've been lifting keyboards for a long time. Okay, no, but like seriously, this feels light. Now here's my take on small boards. If you want to make a small board, you have two options, okay? Option one is you make a small board that makes sense, okay? So it's lightweight, and you take it wherever you want, and as long as you can make it sound good, then fine, it can be light. The other one is you fucking make that bitch so heavy. You put some redonkadonk in the back, you fucking go wild, put some fucking depleted uranium like weight inserts in there. So like when you put it on your desk, you're too much of a pussy to be able to lift it off. Perfect. This fits into the first category. Like this is decently portable. Like even with this, it's gonna be like just shy of a kilo. It's gonna be like 999 grams. Then you add switches and stabs, so it's probably gonna be like 1.1 build. Let's confirm. Let's confirm. Okay, it's just over a kilo. I assume if we remove the like packaging materials, it would be closer to like 1 kilo flat. I mean, I'll take off the packaging. I'll do it. I'll fucking blow your minds. Oh, that's hot. That is honestly hot. Wow, my box cutter is so dull. Oh yeah, because I just used it to carve up a can. All right, let's weigh this properly. I said 1 kilo flat for all of this. Let's find out. Okay, still over by 48 grams. It blows my mind how fucking light it is. It's like insanely light. So you asked how is the Screwless implementation? That remains to be seen. Now the way that I like to see Screwless implementation is 1, I don't want to fucking see the screws. 2, if I do see the screws, I don't want them to be reflective. Can you guys even see the screws? So this, that's good. That's good. That's all right. Now the question is, will I see it when it's built? If I don't see it when it's built, then fine, fucking go screwless. Like, I don't have a problem with screwless. I have a problem with screwless where I see the screws the whole time. That is like the polar opposite of the idea of screwless. Am I gonna build this plateless or with a plate? Well, so I've got this lovely PCB right here. I've got this plate right here. Oh wait, they gave me creams. And I assume creams have small PPs. Let's find out if creams have small PPs. If creams have small PPs, then we will be forced to use a plate. Because they outsmarted me. They sent me the switches they wanted me to build with. Cream have good PP? Not from my experience, no. So, check this out. They came lubed, which is very sweet of them. Why are screws only sometimes magnetic? Well, it depends on the metal content of the screws. And then sometimes your screwdriver just doesn't have enough magnetism to actually like hold on to it. Gap Pros would have been nice. Are they smooth? Chorb asks, like, as I'm fucking opening it. Yeah, they're very smooth. I fucking went in my time machine to 3 weeks from now and tested them. Dude, I don't fucking know. So there is one thing I do have to note. When they sent me these switches, they also sent me another daughterboard. And I don't know how I'd feel about that. If you have to send me another Daughterboard, unless this was for the angle, which I doubt it is, because I have 2 angles and I know that the JST comes off the backside. So, careful. Alright, let's give him a feel. Ooh, this actually feels pretty good. Isn't the hot swap plate mounted for this board? Sure, but this is not a hot swap PCB. Alright, let's see if PP holds on. Alright, PP test. Oh no, we have to do it in the middle. Alright, PP test is, can I lift it without the PCB falling? Okay, that's not terrible. It's barely holding on. Like, if I wiggle a lot, it'll come out. I'll give you another switch for reference. Let me get a reference switch. Any reference switches? Dude, I have so much shit on my desk, and yet, like, I don't have the one thing that matters. Why do I have an empty bag for a fucking U-green USB-C cable? But why do I have this on my desk? I have so much random shit on my desk, it makes no sense. Oh, okay. Here are, I don't know what these are. Like, they're GAT-X, but like, I can't ID where they're from. All right, so let's check GAT-X. Okay, GAT-X, equally PP, kind of sliding out. Also, that's not a good sign that these just like fly out when I like smack it. Yeah, that's not a good sign. If they don't survive the smack test, I'm not loving it. All right, let me get a switch that I know is gonna stay in there. A cherry switch, because cherry spec is great. All right, here we go. So, just so you guys see what defines a good switch. What does the PP size matter for? You're about to find out. So the PP determines like how strong it stays in the PCB, which matters if you're not gonna use a plate, or if you're gonna use a plate that doesn't have very good like dimensions. Fuck, these are all desoldered, aren't they? That's kind of cheating. All right, here we go. All right, so here we have a cherry black, a cream, a GAT-X, and a alpaca, okay? And now we're gonna do the slap test. Okay, the one that I have to build with is the one that doesn't fucking stay there. All right, above the slap test, we're gonna do the lift test. Alpaca holds up. GAT-X kind of holds up, but lifts. Okay, kind of similar to GAT-X, and then like MX Black, I can like fucking go wild, and it's fine. Is this a 1.6 mil PCB? Yes. Indeed it is. That's weird, creams are usually super tight for me. It depends on the spec of the PCB. So it depends what the size of the holes are. So if you're aiming at 0.69 or 0.70 or lower, then like most everything will fit. But if you're going for cherry spec and you're going for like 0.71, 0.73 millimeters, by the way, for the hole, then you're gonna struggle. But like cherry fucking stays in there. All right, I guess we're using a plate then. You know what? No, we're not. Fuck you, we're not using a plate. Nice try, buddy. How much movement is there? Okay, there isn't much movement. I can do this. I can solder with this. I can solder with this. I can absolutely solder this. I don't give a fuck. Nope. I'm not gonna be a part of the system. I don't need your plates, man. I'm an adult. Oh, this is gonna be so nice. Fucking PCB mount 60, wing keyless. Oh, that's fucking hot. Solder one switch at a time to assert dominant. How do you solder multiple switches at a time? Are you just like using a hot air gun? Surely nothing will go wrong. I fucking got this, bro. I got this. What do you think? Pardon? Do you doubt my fucking abilities? I fixed a completely ripped apart JST cable with an angry sticker. last tree, okay? Tacos! Yes, tacos. This is the Taco 60. It's quite nice. How did you find the command? How the fuck did you find the command? How did you find the command? You found it on commands. Yeah, but then you didn't try any other commands. You went straight for the one that was correct. Are they stock creams? No, apparently they're lubed. With GHV4. I assume GHV4 thin modern generation. They feel okay. They're a tad heavy. There's no spring weight, that would have been nice. Alright, let's get some stabs, baby. Let's stab it up. There we go. Stock creams are like 75 grams. What? Not cherry clip-ins. It's the only thing I have. It's the only thing I have. If they wanted other stabs, they would have sent me other stabs. But they love cherry clip-ins. They are objectively the best stabilizer. Thank you for using the Vanquish command. Yes, we're totally building a Vanquish. This is the unreleased V3 of the Vanquish. Now you guys know about the V1, but the V2, don't worry about it. This is the V3. Creams are 70 gram short springs. Did the bag just die? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just too strong for a bag. Is this not a chain? Rusty Brown, I thank you, by the way, for the touch the gator, please. Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Try using those unclipped. No, I don't like the sound of them unclipped. Or the feel. Why is clip-ins always pop out on Shenpo spacebars? Because Shenpo spacebars is very tight, and when you put the PP in there, the PP gets stuck, and when you pull out, the PP gets pulled, and it kind of like throws the wire out, basically. It's happened to me on my auger. And it kind of sucks. All right, let's do a little gator kissing. Let's do a little gator kissing. Wow. Yeah. French kiss it. Oh. Putain, j'aime le fromage. Mwah. There you go. There's your French kiss. Why does Cherry not clip them from the factory? Because in some use cases, you actually want them unclipped. Like if you're going for like a relatively soft feeling build, where you don't mind having like reduced travel, and you're okay with just, ooh, I'm actually gonna split my right shift. I rarely do that, so I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 8. Okay. Howdy, gamers. Howdy. C'est bon le fromage en même temps. Yes, absolutely. Split back? No. I'll go full backspace and split right shift. Because this is wing keyless, may as well split the right shift. Split the space, split the space. All right, Kate. So I'm gonna show you something. Okay. So this is a cultured keyboard for cultured keyboard enjoyers. You can see there are 2 spaces for a switch. There is the 7U, the approved place, and the 6.25U for the normies. Now we're not normies, okay? So we're gonna use the correct one. It's boring. You know how many things in life are boring that just end up being the best things? A lot of things. A lot of things. A lot of things are boring. Simon, he biggest normie. Excuse me? How am I the biggest normie? First of all, I take offense to this. Okay? Second of all, I take offense to this. Somebody ban Chorb. Ban him. Ban him. I'm literally gonna go get my lubing mat and come back, and if he's not banned, I'm banning all my mods. Wait, no, they're gonna want that. Okay, no, I'm gonna bang somebody randomly. Music is appropriate? Is it cloud music? Nope. Okay, so nobody banned Chorb. All right, so just gonna move stream chat over here, and we're gonna ban everyone. There, I banned everyone. Problem solved. Wait, who's everyone? Everyone? Simon, trombone champ soon, yes. All right, so I'll make you a deal, Kate. If you do the required stream things when you're here, which is like build the boat while I wear my sailing hat and salute as the boat sinks, and you also do the more fun December 30th stream in which you and Alessio judge me on all my eggplants that I've given this year, then I will play trombone champ. All right, where's my lube bag? Ah, there's my lube bag. It's always good to have a bag of lube. Never know when you'll need it. All right, so we've got our applicator. We've got our super lube. And we've got our 205. Oh my God, my 205. Oh, Lordy God, Jesus. We're fine. Fine, everything's fine, nobody panic. Please do handlebar mustache again. I cannot. I apologize. Look how low on lube I am. Look, I'm so close to like licking the corners of it to try and get the last bits of the lube out. Okay, I really hope there isn't lube on the floor, because I don't think there was enough in there to actually like make lube on the floor. That's enough for a TKL? Yeah, it's enough for a TKL, but it's not enough for like stabs. The corners of a circle? Yes, Kate, okay? You forget I'm a scientist, okay? Yes, there are corners of a circle. There are infinite corners in a circle, okay? So you are infinitely wrong in trying to judge me for that statement. Dude, I wish Paul had lube. Paul doesn't even have lube for me to steal. Paul, for the last few months, has been like, I need to order lube. I'm like, yeah, you do. He's like, I really need to order lube. I'm like, yeah, you do. I still have my lube order from like 2016 that I'm still going through. See, people never see it coming. People don't realize how much of a scientist I am. How much did you order? I don't know. I just did a random Krellbit order, and I'm just like, give me a handful of lube, if you know what I mean. And he gave me a handful of lube, if you know what I mean. All right, there we go. Wait, the Middle East doesn't have a Crytox pipeline running alongside the oil one? We actually do not. Because one of those comes out of the ground, the other one comes out of, you know, incredibly harmful to human areas. Those are 7 stab housings you need to lube 8. Motherfuck! Okay, first of all, Mr. Mick, I can tell that you are not a regular viewer. Because if you were a regular viewer, you wouldn't have told me up until the point where I sit there looking around being like, wait a second, what am I missing? When was the last time you actually bought switches? I bought 1,000 GAT-X. I bought like 800 GAT Pros. I recently bought more MX Blacks. I buy switches. What makes you think I don't buy switches? Is it because like I always use the same switches? Listen, I'm a man that knows what he wants, okay? I want like good, fairly priced, high performance switches that I know are going to perform every time. I'm not gonna go out and fucking spend 70 cents on a meme switch that is a 50-50 shot of being terrible or being passable. Fuck that. You only bought 160 MX Blacks? Where's... Okay, you remember that picture that Paul sent us with like the cardboard box as big as he is that's full of like 8,000 cherry switches? What do you think? I'm not gonna get any of those? Do you still lube your Gap Pros? No, my Gap Pros are lubed, factory lubed. Let's put it in the hole. Black Simon, well-renowned streamer on the Amazon-owned platform Twitch. Would you be interested in receiving a Tech Deck mini skateboard in order to cruise it through the streets depicted on the desk mat currently positioned on your desk? Yeah, fuck yeah. Absolutely. What do you mean? What kind of question is that? Of course. Dude, listen. I like the cornerstone of this stream is I don't have sponsors, right? And like I don't take anything for free from any brand. But I'll take shit from people. Like people hit me up and they're like, "Oh, what if we buy you like a busy town like desk mat, but it's a rug, but then you have to play on it?" I'm like, "Of course I'm gonna fucking play on it. I'm gonna put my Hot Wheels on it. I'm gonna put my fire truck on it, bro. I don't give a fuck. Of course I'm gonna play with it." Did you pay for the art? It's a review unit, but if I like it, I will pay for the art. But like the general premise like of the stream is I don't have sponsors. Like no company has any sway over me, which is why like if I hate this, I'm gonna be like, I hate this. This is dog shit. But if I like this, I'll be like, this is great. And you guys can buy it with the peace of mind of knowing that when I say it, I mean it. Instead of, being paid to mean it. Simon, do you give a fuck about the i80? I do. But like the design is not done because, cough somebody, Paul, is not done with a intricate part of the design, which then has to go to cough Gion for approval. So yes. Do I skateboard? I used to skateboard back when like all my limbs worked properly. It was not a good time. I fell a lot. I got a lot of boo-boos. Mostly on the longboard. Because like, I hurt myself too much with a normal skateboard. Alright, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm just making sure. Can you kick flip Ron? I mean, I can kick Ron to the point where he flips. Uktug, thank you, by the way, for the 7 months. It's still saying 11 hours ago, so like, I don't know when people fucking sub. Thank you for subbing 11 hours ago. I really wish my computer was on the right time zone when I started this stream. To be fair though, okay, you guys may not notice this, okay? We are on a new streaming computer, which is like way fucking better. I'm only using 14% of my CPU to stream, which is insane. You guys want to see some like insane quality? Look at this, look at this, wait, look at this, look at this, look at this quality. Wow. Tell me that's not fucking worth the $2,000 I spent on a new computer. What bit rate am I streaming at? 8,000 currently. But it's not the bit rate. It's that I was able to use like much slower, much more detailed CPU encoding. It looks exactly the same Keck W. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why no NVENC? So NVENC is better for games. But if you're like doing things where there's like very little motion on the stream, on the screen, and you're trying to get a lot of details and a lot of like color accuracy and stuff like that, you actually want to do X264 CPU encoding at the slowest possible like render cycle that you can. Simon, is there any difference between China Glide and normal Hyperglide? Yeah, one is cheaper. And the new graphics card? I mean, the new graphics card is just to have a new graphics card. Like, I bought it ages ago, I just never used it. So instead of a 1080 Ti, I have a 3070, which like I'll use for gaming sometimes. Slower render cycle, more CPU usage? Yeah. So like I had a Ryzen 3700 that I bought, like I panic bought because my computer died 2 years ago and I needed a computer the next day to stream. Now I have a 7950X, which is fucking bitchin'. It is bitchin'. Dude, it bitches so hard, you have no idea. All right, let's put away these ones that we're not using in the bag that I totally didn't destroy by ripping it open so hard. Nice $500 Mobo. It was like 250 bucks. The RAM, however, I kind of got dicked on because I ordered 64 gigs of RAM at like 4 16 gig sticks, and 2 of them were like damaged on arrival. And shipping them back literally cost more than the RAM. So either I have to use 3 sticks of RAM and run in single channel, which is what I'm doing, or I basically throw away 2 sticks of RAM and have slightly faster RAM stuff. Do you reckon the 9700K is good for streaming? Dude, any of you that want to stream, use your GPU, okay? The reason I don't is because I'm a wild man with a lot of cameras, woo! And there's supposed to be an Elsa cam there, but my second capture card isn't working. 3 sticks means dual channel for the lowest 32 and single channel for the high. Oh, that's fine then, I don't give a fuck. Oh, nice. Yeah, if you have an RTX card, like you can NVENC comfortably. Like I had issues using NVENC on my 1080 Ti because it was ancient, but yeah. Okay, am I putting it in the hole wrong? Of course I'm putting it in the hole wrong. It's like high school all over again, Jesus. Bro, I recorded 25K bitrate and it looks scuffed still. Using NVENC, you just need to tweak your settings. You're probably using like way too fast of encoding. So like there's not enough data being processed when it feeds out to like the final output. You get me? When is the white clone gonna show up? You mean Alessio? He's coming in December. He'll definitely be on the December 30th stream. Prior to December 30th, Kate will be on for 2 streams when Kate is here, and we'll have a good time. How did you put the hole upside down in high school? What kind of question is that? Sometimes it's really hard. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to cinematic this. Literally spent like $3,000 on this macro setup for me to not cinematic this. All right, here. We're fat, Simon? I don't know. Wait, am I fat, Simon? Why do you cream pie the stabs like that though? So there's like 2 schools of thought. There's the school of thought of I am going to put the exact amount of lube that I think I should put in there, and then very often it's not enough. And then there's my method, which is put way too much in there and then just put the caps on and slap it. You slap it around and the lube will just distribute. And the slapping method is like 80% less effort for the exact same result. So fuck it. Why not? It's been working for me for years. Why would I stop now? Okay, can somebody add a not safe for work tag to the stream, thanks? Because that was a little bit too wild. Now we lift it so we can put it in from the back. Classic. Just lift it up. Come on. You really keep jinxing yourself? It's okay. You have a good time. We have a good time. Why would we not? Yeah, so initially I would always go in from the front and then like just hope it gets there. But then Paul taught me the secret. The secret is you get it in from the front, then you get it in from the back, and then you come in with the tool, and then you just push it up in there. It's the Paul method. Paul is a very smart keyboard man. And like the Paul method has been working really well for me. So like it's a cross of like the Simon method and the Paul method. So the Simon method is just smear it everywhere. But then the Paul method is you go in there and you just shove it up in there. And then you come in from the back, okay? And you shove it up in there. Yeah, like that. That's good. And again, we'll do it here. Just push it up in there. Then you lift and you get it from the back. So generally, like why I'm going super hardcore with the thicker lube is the thinner lube that I use is between the plastic and plastic connection. So that's for like actual movement. The thicker lube that I use is for metal to plastic connections. And when it comes to the metal to plastic connections, what you're trying to avoid is the sound of metal hitting plastic. So if you just cover everything in lube, then you don't actually ever hear the metal hitting the plastic, and it works pretty well. Like I know a lot of people will go like pure 205 grade 0, but like this is like so much less effort and like it works. So like why would I stop? How long will this lube method last? A couple of years. And the nice thing is like these super lube tubes have a little nozzle, so you just stick it in there, squeeze while it's still assembled. All right. We are ready. You can put some switches in this bitch. All right, and now we solder. I use 205G0 and it starts ticking every now and then. Yeah, I mean, like if you go with the super wild, just get it everywhere, like super lube method where it's like way thicker, it'll do a little bit better. You can alternatively use dielectric or any other like really thick grease. Because remember, you're not trying to lubricate anything, you're trying to insulate specifically. The switches look a bit crooked. Oh, my bad, wait. Is that better? How about Holy Mod? If you don't mind the reduced travel, go for it. Like it's the same logic as like not clipping your stabs. Like if you're okay with having less travel and that feels okay to you, then fuck it. Like do what you want. Like do what like feels right. Like who am I to judge? Like there are things that make some sense and there are things that make no sense. Holy modding in some scenarios makes sense. So like fucking go for it. Who cares? Do I ever balance my wires? I have never balanced my wires, not once. I put them in, and if they work, good. And if they don't, then I cry about it, like a man. Do I have a real backspace key? I wish I could click that. I never really understood the appeal on premium stabs. You understand the appeal of the nothing phone? Do you understand the appeal of like luxury brands, like luxury fashion brands? The appeal is marketing to stupid people that will pay more for an inferior product. That's the appeal. And I know that a lot of people's panties are up in a twist right now. Not people that are watching, but like people that are gonna watch the VOD and be like, oh, Simon thinks my $30 stabs aren't good. I mean, they're fine, but you paid 6 times too much for them. Like if you paid 6 times less, I'd be like, fine. Like I use this stabilizer set, by the way, is a TKL stabilizer set from Taobao. They cost $5.30 for a TKL set. You know what happens when I have a bad stab? I take it out. and I replace it with another one. And you know what? I don't fucking feel bad. That's it. Imagine spending $30 on stabs and half of them are fucked. Imagine. I know a lot of you don't actually have to use your imagination. A lot of you are sitting there with like fucking PTSD. How much did it cost me to ship $5 a stab? Well, I didn't just buy one set of stabs. I buy like 5 to 10 at a time, and I buy switches, and I buy other shit I need from Taobao at the same time. Because I'm smart. I know how to consolidate shipping. Dude, Durox stabs have just been horrible. Owl Labs as well has been horrible. What else has been? C3 has been horrible in my experience. Zeal, I don't have to say it. Like, you guys know. To be honest, a stab that doesn't tick, it doesn't rattle, the most effective stabs I've ever used that don't tick and rattle are the cheapest Cherry spec stabs by Cherry. It's almost like they knew what they were doing. It's almost like the multi-billion-dollar company that designed stabilizers made them good. And everybody else coming after the fact trying to fucking armchair scientist fucked them up. And okay, maybe you have a good set of stabs. Okay, but over a long enough series of like 100 sets of stabs, Cherry clip-ins just win. Or just don't use MX stabs. Yeah, let me use like fusion reactor levitation stabs. What the fuck, dude? You expect me to use fucking CoStar stabs in my MX build? Yes, screw-ins versus like clip-ins, same shit. They're good. I personally use clip-ins because they're just super easy to take out. I can remove them, replace them in a minute. Whereas a screw-in is like a lot more of an intensive process. And as somebody that builds a lot of keyboards, it's just easier to just clip it in. It's fine. What milligram juice do I use? 25 to 30. I used to be on 50, but I've toned it down a little bit. I may have gone a little bit too hard. Taeha once told me co-stars can be nice. I mean, if you put the effort in. Like, I had co-stars in my AEK64 build, and they were fucking solid. And then I sold the board to H, and then he cursed it instantly, and then they were terrible. What was your thoughts on Fuji 65 if you do exclamation recap? There is a spreadsheet where you can press Ctrl H and search for Fuji, and it will tell you exactly what I think about it. What have I ever gotten fed up of building rectangles? Listen, believe it or not, I mean, I don't care whether you believe it or not. Like, remember guys, I don't stream for money. I'm like probably the biggest keyboard streamer that has like no fucking sponsors and like doesn't get to keep a cent of his money. You know why? Because I love this shit. Like, I love this shit. I love the community. The community is just what, it just does it for me. I'm on mobile. Oh, you can still do it. You do exclamation recap. You're fine. But yeah, like, I'm cool. Like, if I'm ever like tired of building boards, I'll stop building boards for a while. We can look at keyboard pictures. We can watch videos. We can do whatever. But I love keyboards, dude. I love the hobby. I love this shit. This shit is fucking great. If you did it for the money, you wouldn't enjoy it at all. I mean, I'd enjoy it, but then I'd have to sacrifice. That's the thing. I don't want to be in a position in which I ever have to sacrifice my ideals and not be able to like speak freely. Like, I care a lot about free speech. Like, my Discord server is a very good example of that, where like there's rampant bullying in every channel, and everybody that DMs me is like, Simon, I'm getting bullied. I'm just like, bully them back. What the fuck? All right, let's pray nothing falls out, nothing falls out, nothing falls out, nothing falls out, nothing fell out. Okay, one fell out. Okay, a few fell out. It's fine, it's fine. We're gonna solder the ones that didn't fall out. You missed a switch? I missed a couple. It's fine. I'm just gonna solder this baby. See, now Dixie has this amazing tool to make sure that the switches stay in, and my tool's a little far away, so. Use the plate to hold the switch. Nice try, buddy. Nice try. Ben's trying to get me to actually build it with a plate. People DM you about getting bullied? Yeah. Yeah, because like, you know, most other Discords, especially for like keyboard content creators, are like, you know, more restrictive. It's more of a safe space, which is fine. Like, I respect that, you know. I once had a dude that DM'd me. Okay, wait. I'll show you. I'm not going to show you the DM. That DM'd me because he got into the server and he's like, dude, as soon as I joined the server, this man was posting nut emotes. And I don't understand why. I was like, the nut man? Does he have the nut man role? He's like, yeah. I was like, it is his duty to nut when you join. That is his fucking job. And what, you feel attacked? He's welcoming you by nutting. Yes, there is a safe space on the Discord. It's the help channel. The help channel is the one place where like bullying is not allowed, and like if somebody asks an actual question, you are forced to give them an actual answer. Bro, that's a snowflake. Listen, all sorts of people are fucking different, and like even me, like, you know, I'm loud, I'm outspoken, I'm brutally honest, but like I appreciate that. Like, you know, everyone's fucking different. Like, what's okay for me, I know is not okay for a lot of people, and what's okay for a lot of people is not okay for me. And whatever, that's fine. We're all fucking different. Who cares? You know? I mean, it's funny, but that's where it ends. It ends at being funny. I prefer rotating the PCB 180 degrees to not have to switch PPs in the way. I love PPs. I mean, I have no problem with soldering the switches in this current orientation. Because I love PPs. Sam and Huey left, so it's a bit nicer. Did Huey actually leave? I mean, they're still active. It's not in my Discord, I guess. All right, let's get a nice soldering view going on. I know the autofocus is gonna get a little fucky-wucky, but hey, listen. You guys can deal. See, I need a fucking cameraman, okay? I spend so much on stream equipment, I need to spend on like stream staff. Probably start with the recap team and get them like, you know, the compensation they deserve. That'd be nice. Then again, I really don't make enough money for that. So I keep spending all my money on cameras. Banger song, is it? It is a banger song. I wish I had my headphones. I really hope this is flashed, by the way. I'm kind of just yellowing this. I mean, I assume it'll have like a decent key map on it. I thought H was your cameraman? Oh, oof, only at meetups. I was never able to really confirm, but are the GAT ink stabs the same as Zeal screw-ins? No, they're different, but they're very, very close. Keep in mind, it's the same manufacturer, probably using slightly different molds, but same plastic mix, and they probably took, you know, Zeal designs into consideration. So, kinda, but not really, I assume. But like, you know, again, like the whole stab game, and even for me, the whole switch game is, you know, buy what is going to be reliably good. You know, buy the fucking Toyota Camry of switches. Because your goal is not to go super fast like a fucking Bugatti. Your goal is to type on them for a long time and for them to keep fucking working, right? So like, I'm all about just like getting low cost, good switches that are solid. And the same for stabs, you know? Get stabilizers that aren't gonna be a pain in the ass, that you're gonna have to open the board and fucking like modify it multiple times per year to try and fix something that's broken. Dude, I just wanna type on my boards. You know, I just want my boards to work. And that's why I buy $5 stabilizers. God bless $5 stabilizers. So for me, Zeal stabs have been almost perfect 100% of the time. See, unfortunately, they suffer from something called the stab is fucking popping out. It also suffers from something called this fucking shit costs 6 times more than it should. The latter is okay. Like, if you're willing to pay a premium to have something good, you can, but like keep in mind you're kind of like needlessly spending money at that point. Because I understand that, like, you know, diminishing returns and whatnot. So like, you know, you have to spend exponentially more for a slightly better stabilizer and all of that. But that's the thing, you don't have to spend exponentially more. You don't have to buy Zeal stabs to get good stabs. Like, you can get good stabs for a good price. Just don't be a dumbass, you know? Just don't follow the marketing hype. Test things out yourself, see what you like, and then buy what you know is good. I mean, for me, it's been like, you know, $5 stabs, but like for you, you know, if you're okay spending like $10 for a set of stabs that's solid, fucking go for it, dude. Don't worry about that piece of solder. It was just visiting, okay? It can't hurt you anymore. Oh, there's a new one, okay. The nice part of Zeal stabs is you don't have this stem the wrong way when you clip the wire in. You know? As a low IQ keyboard assembler sometimes. Yeah. I see how that's pretty good. Portico 75, a decent board, trying to hook a friend up. I don't remember. If it's on the recap sheet, then my notes will be there. But if it's not on the recap sheet, then I guess I've never seen it. I assume I've seen it. It sounds vaguely familiar.
I fucking love
And don't just give me a link, because I'm never going to find it. The Banana Key Company. Oh my god. BSP. I didn't realize you guys had a Twitter. Sorry, I love BSP for the record. And everybody else makes fun of me. Like, oh, Simon, the banana shift. Bro, I don't fucking care. I love the banana shift. Oh, it's from the Key Company. Yeah, that's kind of sus. That's kind of sus. I mean, their track record has not been great and continues to not be great and will probably continue to further not be great. So, here's the thing. There are some like vendors / makers in this hobby where if you buy something from them, you're probably going to get what you paid for, but they're not people you should be supporting because they're not people that should be in this hobby. Like, the people that I like to support in this hobby are people that actually give a fuck, you know, people that try to do the right thing, people that, you know, keep their promises, keep their words, stick to their timelines, know how to handle, you know, any sort of issues that may arise. That's the kind of shit I respect. My whole online persona is banana related. Do you have a banana desk mat though? Do you have a banana desk mat though? Do you have the fucking banana mat? If you don't have the banana mat, you gotta get your shit together. Like, it's just too sexy. That's why I take it off my desk. People can't handle it. Where do I buy the banana mat? I'm not sure. But I know it's expensive. It's like really expensive. This arrived as a gift. And like, I generally like don't take gifts or like try and fight them back, but this one was sent to me against my will. Like, Paul came into my house one day and was like, there's a box in your house now. I was like, okay. Fun fact, bananas are curved due to negative geotropism. Is that why my dick is bent? I'm asking for a friend. Is that why my friend's dick is bent? So because of that? Mostly agree with what you said, but it kind of depends on the keycaps. I've tried many different brands, but Stabies are the only stabilizer that works flawlessly with MT3. Stabies have been really fucking problematic. Keep in mind, just because like you get lucky with like, you know, a small sample size of stabilizers doesn't mean that there aren't a large amount of stabilizers floating around that are problematic. Which is why, like, even when I get good switches that I really like, I'll tell people, listen, my batch is very good. Your batch could vary. You don't fucking know. It's always a gamble. Does yours bend to the left or right? Yes. Guess I'm gonna go and become the grape guy or some shit. No, you can find the banana mat. If I recall correctly, I saw it on stream, so it should be in the recap sheet. So do exclamation recap and then Control H in the sheet and search for banana. You might find where it's from. Anytime I see a streamer build with stabies, no joke, it seems like there's always a problem. I've never used them. But everybody that I know, and I'm not saying this is like a bullshit blanket statement. I'm saying this is a fact. Everybody that I know that has used them has had problems. Which is like, oof. Then again, like, the people that I know only tried them when they first came out. So like, maybe they're better now. But then again, you know, if you start shitty and you improve slightly, you've still done shitty to begin with. So I don't know. And that's not knocking Eric. Because like Eric from like Keyboard Treehouse is a solid fucking dude. And he does a lot of good shit. Albeit sometimes very expensive. But like, he does do good shit. So like, I assume the stabies are better now. But still, they should have never been that way in the first place. If you're gonna sell stabs at that expensive of a price point, you fucking quality control that shit to a degree never before seen. You don't fuck around. You can't fuck around. Especially when launching a product. You just ruin it for yourself. Mine are fine, but they feel sussy. Oh, that's great. I lurk some streamers struggling with TX for hours. Like standard TX or thin TX? Really? I heard TX stabs were like, okay. How are they struggling? Like, do they like not fit together, or do they like make sounds they shouldn't? Or what? I know TX thin, the 1.2 mils have been solid. I don't know about TX standard, to be honest. Wait, there's a switch here. Oh no, it's an arm. It's an arm because there's an actual switch. Oh wait, I'll show you guys after I solder the top row. But there's a switch here. There's a switch, like a light switch, like a toggle switch. And normally you only see that on arms, so you can flip it into bootloader mode and then put the hex where it should be. I'm not a fan of arm. Wait, let me confirm it's an arm. Yep, it's an arm. It's an arm. It's an arm. Hey, you found the banana mat. Let's fucking go. Look at that. Look at that teamwork. That beautiful, helpful community. I feel like I'm watching somebody else's stream right now. Some of my older TX2Us don't need to be tuned. Yeah, but again, keep in mind, like, batch dependence. Like, is there a perfect stab? Probably. Do we have the technology to create it today? Probably not, because everybody's fucking failed. $30 for the banana mat is way cheaper than I thought it'd be. I mean, people were complaining about it on my Discord, so I don't know. I assumed it was like more than that. Like, it's on the high end, but for a custom cut, it's still a little bit on the high end, tiny bit. Like, you know, the maker's got a little bit of a margin on it. Normally the margin on desk mats is like very low. You use them as a selling tool to get people to buy your key sets. But if you're doing just a solo mat, then yeah, it makes sense. Like, people are allowed to make money, that's fine. To be fair, it's cheaper than like most of my merch, so. When is Simon May? In May? Same time as everybody else's May? I didn't check QMK. Is Eason using the RPI on these PCBs? Question mark. All right, that's all sorted. Simon wins Simon mat. A few people have already made Simon mats. Hey, nice. All right, let me show you that controller. All right, good job, camera. Good job. All right. There's our controller. Check that out. Yep, that's an arm. It's Greehee. Greehee? Greehee. I love Greehee. It's my favorite MCU maker. Fucking love Greehee. That's my jam. Spends 2K on lens which can't focus. Fun fact, macro lenses, like if I set it to a mode where it only focuses on what's close to it, will be fucking like this. But considering I use it for gator kisses, I have to like unlock the long range focus. So for it to like focus between here and here is huge. But if I like limit it to focusing between here and here, then it's very snappy. So the lens is doing its job just fine. You're just being a bitch. Don't do that. Don't be a bitch. See, this, I can kind of live with that. You're coping? Okay, Swell. See, if I was coping, I'd get offended at your statement. But I'm not. 2K cam, $1,700 cam. Not doing step row? No, I use control here. So I like to have a full-size control, you know. All right, I'm gonna solder one leg on this so I can like align it properly. Okay, don't fall out, don't fall out, don't fall out, don't fall out. Okay, I feel like something fell out. Yep, it did. Okay, I feel like multiple somethings fell out, but let me solder what didn't fall out. 76. Yeah, the caps and the small PP is kind of problematic, but let me sort this out real quick. One of these and the other one, I'm going to fiddle with it so it's straight, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you gotta fiddle with it because it's straight, but in this case we gotta fiddle with it because it's not straight. Okay. Let's see, that's good, that's good. Ah, I almost skipped you. Nice try, buddy. Nice try, buddy. Alright, we're good. Okay, I should be able to pick it up and shake it. Yep. Okay, now I'm gonna align this. Okay, that's gonna be rough to align. Give me a sec. Okay, there we go. Hand aligned. Is it straight? Well, it's straighter than before. Okay. See, the problem is some of these have big PPs, some of them have smaller PPs. And I just wish they all just had big PP. I like it when I put the PP in there and it just stays. That's great. All right, again, very carefully, very gently. That backspace, the backspace hole is way too big. Like, I can tell you that right now. Backspace hole, far too large. Somewhere in the middle, there it is. All right, what else was there besides that? Yep, found it. You know, Vertex should probably have not sent me creams because they should have known that I would have gone plate. They should have known that I would have gone plateless. If plateless is an option, then I'm fucking going plateless, baby. Why do you have to use the creams? They sent it to me with the creams. So I'm gonna use the switches they gave me. Wait. Okay, I thought I had a bend pin. I was gonna be like, how the fuck did I bend the pin when the holes are fucking massive? All right, we're good. I just have to straighten up this guy right here. I want you a little bit more straight. Okay, I want you the tiniest bit more that way. Like that. Perfect. All right. I just eyeballed it, but it should be pretty solid. This ain't my first rodeo. Let's just solder it, and we're good. All right. All right. That's all the switches. Let's see if the replacement daughterboard they sent me works. I fucking love knobs. This is actually handy to have, to be honest. Teal, thank you for 30 months. Teal's good, not for plateless. Like, this is handy, so I don't have to fully assemble to test, or partially assemble to test. So, do you go in the hole, sir? Please go in the hole, in the hole, in the hole, in the hole. Nope, flip it. In the hole, yes. In the hole. Nice. All right, now where is our very modest USB-C cable? Very modest, boys. Okay. Oh, it turns on. All right, let's go to via L. I think these guys are Chads. Are they Chads? They're Chads. It's via L. Fuck yeah. All right, key tester. Go back. Okay, good. Boom, boom. Perfect. Yeah, everything works. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Am I retarded? My VL doesn't have a key tester? So it's a matrix tester, not a key tester, and I think it'll only have it if your board is actually recognized by VL, pardon. So for a matrix tester to work, it needs to be able to see the matrix. So you gotta call up Neo and be like, hey bro, you see the matrix? Okay, let's move my very, very normal cable that totally doesn't weigh a kilo. And let's consider putting this together. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna be a good boy and I'm not going to touch this where I shouldn't be touching it. So they sent me a screwdriver. There it is. I'm trying to not touch the outside case. These screws are kind of small, but the screwdriver's good. Okay, not loving that. Not loving that right there. You see the discoloration near the tip, where the coating of the screw is coming off. That's not something you want to see. That's either an indication of screws that are not properly coated, or threads that are not properly cleaned, and neither of those is something good. Now, generally, as part of the QC process, you always want to clean out your threads. Because to be fair, I don't feel any gunk when I'm unscrewing. Because that's what you're afraid of. You don't want people to have gunk. Because gunk means somebody could put a screw in and that screw could get stuck. Then you end up damaging your screws to get them removed. So I feel like this literally just might be a finishing issue on the screw. What springs do I generally use? I'm a big fan of 57 gram TX. They're pretty solid. My all-time favorite springs are 55 gram KBD mod springs, like K-Max springs. But they're harder to find than wild unicorns at this point, so we're just coping. We just do a little coping. What length? Medium. 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 Mediums are the goats. Like, you don't go short or long unless you have explicit reason to do so. You know, like, we don't do things for no reason. We don't just go with long springs unless you need long springs. Oh, that is a tight fit. That is a tight fit. Your tolerances are super tight, if you know what I mean. All right, let's check it out. So apparently the PCB goes like this. So I assume I put the gaskets on the PCB. All right, what does it say? For the plateless mount, affix this foam to the PCB. Thank you! Thank you for literally spending the 3 cents to write the words. I don't understand why makers don't fucking do this. Like, they're in such a hurry to fucking put out a group buy and fucking make money. Bro, just like, something so simple. Affix these to the PCB. Yeah, of course, both sides. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a proper gasket. All right. Let's affix some gaskets. Oh, I love it. It smells like incredibly strong chemicals. I love incredibly strong chemicals. Okay, so these are like foam gaskets, for the record. So like, look at that. Taste test? I'm good. Aren't you supposed to take out the mid piece for plateless? There's no mid piece. What mid piece? Please don't tell me there's a mid piece. Fuck, you're right. There's a mid piece. Don't worry about it. Thought you didn't like gasket mount? I don't like people using gasket mount willy-nilly. I like people... Okay, the fuck? Why are you not sticky anymore? It's literally not sticky anymore. So I'm okay with gasket if you do it good, if you don't fuck it up. If you do gasket just for the sake of doing gasket because you think gasket is going to sell more units, then you're an idiot. You can... The adhesive is not coming off. So there's the adhesive. Okay, welcome to the part of the stream where everything goes wrong. There we go. See, this one has the adhesive with it. So this is gonna stick, no problem. Check this out. You guys ready? Bam, it's stuck. Crooked, but it did stick, okay? So the adhesive is not well cut. So it remains on the paper unless you come in with the tool. Where you can get under the adhesive and then pick it up like that. But if you use your fingers, it's not gonna work. It's fucking stupid. This could have been a heat issue by just being in the Dubai desert outside for so long. But, oof. I wanted to buy the Arc60, but I was clearly not informed. It was sold out in a minute. Well, just like many, when I say many, just like other Vertex projects. Okay. I'm pretty sure there will be a round 2, and I'm pretty sure if I have any notes about this, they will be resolved in the round 2, which is something that I do appreciate from Vertex. They will listen to feedback from, like, you know, people that actually know what the fuck they're doing. So maybe it's a good thing that you weren't able to get one, because maybe the other version will have brass if this needs brass, or will have small changes if this needs small changes, or will have big changes if this needs big changes. Okay, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gasket mount tabs at the top? That's kind of pushing it, dude. You don't need that many. You'd be just fine with 4. You just do like 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, they're not going to redo the PCB just because I asked, but you really don't need that many mounting points. Then again, this is a soft gasket, so like maybe they do. Maybe like taking into consideration the softness of the gasket. I'm not sure though. Kind of just seems like a pain in the ass to just install so many fucking gaskets. Alright, so fun fact, if you get one of these, please do not try and peel the gaskets off with your own fingers, because you're just going to remove the foam and the adhesive is going to stick on the sheet. So please use a relatively sharp set of tweezers to be able to actually pick it up with its adhesive. With great suffering comes great reward. Who are you, the fucking Catholic Church? Maybe I could just have something nice that doesn't require pain. That'd be great. Okay. I just gotta like quadruple check every single one to make sure the adhesive is still on it when I pull. Then again, being forced to use the tweezers means that my gaskets are going to be a lot straighter than they usually are, because my hands are very shaky. It's very hard to get thin gaskets into place. Balls. Nice. All right, we're getting there. This build has actually gone like relatively smoothly. It's via L, so I can like easily reprogram it without struggling. Having the additional Daughterboard, which wasn't needed, helped me key test way faster. The gaskets, after fucking up the first two, kind of working just fine. Okay, and as I say that, everything fucking falls apart. Pog. Alright, we're good. Still don't get what you mean by the Dubai desert. So this was delivered to me in like an open flatbed truck where the dude like crawled into the back and was digging for my box, implying that it was outdoors in the Dubai heat with the sun on it all day. And fun fact, like if you heat up foam and adhesive, it's possible that the adhesive will kind of remove itself from the foam and stick to the other adhesive. So when I go and pull the foam, the adhesive isn't going to get stuck to it. I'm just guessing. Or maybe it's just a prominent adhesive issue, who knows? Like, you gotta have that strong adhesive. I don't think this is 3M. It is 3M. Okay, then it was Dubai Desert, because 3M adhesive is solid. For the record, the foam is not 3M, but the adhesive is 3M. You could reheat it with a hairdryer. I think the issue is it's already like encountered so much heat. So like more heat wouldn't really do much of anything for me. All right, so apparently I have to remove this mid piece. Which makes sense, because if a plate would mount here, then a PCB would naturally mount lower than a plate. Otherwise, you know, like, it's like your keycaps are gonna be way too high. So this makes sense. This is one of the first boards that I've gotten in my hands that actually does this, by the way, where you specifically remove spacers to allow you to PCB mount. Why am I trying to do this with my left hand? My left hand is terrible. I'm trying to unscrew like the most basic screw and my hands are dying. Okay, how do I remove this now? Oh wow, it's so thin. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so thin. Wow. This weighs like nothing. Like, if I were to squeeze this with my hand right now, just a tiny bit, I could deform the shit out of this. I'm not going to, though. I think that may have already deformed it. Okay, so like that's a very, very fragile piece. I've never like held a piece of aluminum. Why is there a mid piece? Because normally you'd be able to plate mount it. So if the plate sits here, the PCB would sit under it, right? So if I'm gonna mount the PCB, if I mount the PCB where the plate is, then my caps are gonna sit too high. So I have to mount the PCB where the PCB would naturally be, right? Which means removing the spacer allows me to mount it slightly lower, which is well done design-wise. That attaches to the top, or you build it without? I think you build it without. Yeah, it helps when you put it in the hole the right way instead of fucking backwards. Okay, give me a second. Oh, this is a really stiff JST. That might be a good thing, because it's like easier to get into the cable channel. God damn, is it stiff. Okay, so it's here. So the question is, does this actually go on top? Let's find out. Pretty sure the mid piece has to be that thing? Yeah, of course it does. That's interesting. That is very interesting. All right, so before we put this in, let's put our alignment pins in. So these keep the plate from drifting around, which is a very common issue when your gaskets are too soft. And it also protects it from rubbing up against the side of the case. Now, generally, I'm not a big fan of rubbing something on a PCB as it goes up and down, but Vertex did this really well on their angle. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and assume it's gonna be pretty good here. So, fuck it. I'm just gonna put it in with my finger. Just get in the hole. Just get in the hole. All right, bye. Just fucking get in there. Just, Yeah, judging by the fact that the white paper at the end of these alignment pillars are coming off, I think, yeah, the issue was there was way too much heat during delivery for this. Need this. Alright, last one I'm going to put in with tweezers because that's kind of tight. Giggity. And we're good. Alright. So I'm guessing, the keyword here is guessing that the mid piece does need to be in for it to close up. Alright, let's remove this. You missed a gasket? No, I didn't. Yeah, it needs it. Okay. Yes, you did? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. It's fine. It's fine. It's there. You guys just don't see it. Okay? You guys don't have my 30-20 vision. Wait, I don't know if that's good or bad. It's 30-20 bad. Listen, I'm a fucking professional. Think I would miss that gasket right there? All right, let me check the other side to make sure. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, so the mid piece absolutely does need to be in there, and I just fucked up all my alignment pillars. Okay, cool. There was supposed to be an alignment pillar here. And my daughterboard just unplugged itself. Hello? What happened to the alignment pillar that was supposed to be right there? Oh, look, I found it. Why not connect the JST yet? I did connect the JST. Came out and me fighting with it. Okay, so check the alignment pillars. Be cool. Nope, we lost one. Forgot to play it again? Oh, my bad, dude. Okay, so it looks like the alignment pillars are directional. I obviously put the wrong direction in, so boom, you just gotta flip it. Okay, last one, flip it. All right, we're good. Make sure the JST is still in there. It literally just slid out again. I told you, it's so stiff. It's so stiff, just like my drink. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay. So now the mid piece goes on, which I'm not sure which way it goes on. Anybody remember how the mid piece goes on? Fuck. Okay, is it this or is it this? Okay, no, this literally just doesn't fit inside. Okay, it's this. All right, so let's put the mid piece back on. Woo! Though I feel like the screws were countersunk. Yeah, this is way too... No, it's got to be the other way. All right. Mid piece attached to the top or bottom? Well, fuck. Wait. No. They attach to the bottom. The screws here are just the case screws. Okay, no, this has to be correct. But like, it's not. Is this more correct? Yeah, this is way more correct. Okay, well, fuck it. We're doing it this way. Okay, why is this screw like turning in place and not doing anything? Yeah, the other way requires that I squish the gaskets really hard. This way seems totally fine. The issue is these screws are not countersunk. It absolutely screws into the top. It absolutely fucking screws into the top. It absolutely fucking screws into the top. Because again, it has to be the countersunk side. It can't be the non-countersunk side. That makes no sense from like a design perspective. So I lift this, I put it in here, and then I assume I do a few screws. Why do you not fit? Why is there such a huge fucking gap?
I fucking love knobs.
Okay, what if I flip it? Okay, there's still a huge fucking gap. Oh, okay. Now, the gap was just I needed to push down harder. Got it. You remember earlier when I squeezed it a tiny bit? And it may have bent the whole fucking thing? I sure remember. Yep. Fun fact, if you get one of these, and you get the mid piece in your hand, and you realize that the mid piece feels really flimsy, don't squeeze it, because you will bend it. So yeah. Don't bend your mid piece. So I thought these were case screws. Then I remembered it was screwless. I'm like, wait a second, what case screws? So what happens if you want to go plateless is you remove the mid piece, you flip it over, and then you screw it into the top. Which actually makes sense, because like it's supposed to be a top-bottom compressed gasket. If you're gonna top-bottom compressed gasket, then the point at which you compress needs to be a few millimeters lower. If you're gonna plate mount,
Stop giving me money.
or, if you're gonna PCB mount instead of plate mount. So the only indication I had of this being the correct way was, at least in this orientation, the screws are countersunk, so they don't stick out when you screw them in. Besides that, I had no other hints. I probably could have like checked the build guide, but we don't check build guides. And Virtuous, thank you, by the way, for the 169. Thok. One of these days, we'll be able to afford our boating hat. You guys are gonna be so sad when we get to the stream in which I'm supposed to be wearing the boating hat and I'm not wearing it. You guys are gonna miss out on it.
Fuck.
Fuck, it's still so light. Did I end up putting the tiny gaskets on the sandglass? I did not, because I'm too afraid to take it apart, because the last time I took it apart, the Daughterboard JST fucking ripped to shreds. What is the boating hat? I cannot say. But it's a hat that people wear on boats that I require for a particular thing in the next, before the end of the month. Honestly, I haven't had a nice plateless 60 build in a long time, so I might actually enjoy this. However, the keycaps that we're going to be using are keycaps I've never tried, so they might be kind of sussy-wussy. Or they might be okay. We'll see. Okay, props. Go in the hole. It's a monthly thing? No. It's specifically for a stream that will happen later this month. But it is relevant to a particular thing. Ah, fuck. It's so hard to not leak. I want to die. Calculus sucks balls. Well, be the change you want to see in the world and invent a time machine, go back and kick Isaac Newton's ass. By the way, there is an actual build command. It does exist, if you can find it. Pro tip, it might be actual build. You already leaked it today though? Fuck. Oh yeah, Kate's gonna be, oh yeah, I did say that Kate's gonna be building the boatie. As I said in the background in salute, with my boating hat, which we still don't have money for. Feels bad. Wait, how'd you find the command? How does everyone find the command so quickly? Do you guys just like have all the commands memorized and you realize when there's a new one? Okay. Okay, this feels a little bit heftier now that like there's an actual build in it. All right, let's get some caps. But first of all, fuck, I'm gonna fingerprint this so bad. First of all, bump-ons. Yeah, I'll wait after it's all good to go. Those are very cute feet. I really like the bottom on this. I know I'm ruining it with my fucking terrible fingers, but hey. Okay, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna put all of the Arc60 shit in one bag, because every fucking time I lose all the parts and it takes me a month to find them. There we go, planning ahead. Perfect. My brain is so big. All right, let's flip it. Oh fuck, the extra feet. Like, I don't know where the extra feet for my angle are, because I lost one of the feet, and it's just, I have 3 feet on it now. Now a month to search for parts bag. I mean, I'm gonna document it. Don't worry. All right, let's get some keycaps. No, they did not send caps, but I do have caps that I did want to try that were recently not sent to me, but I purchased them. All right, I have some nice PBT. I hope it's nice. Let's find out. Why plateless? What? Why not plateless? How come we're using creams? Because I was sent creams. Oh yeah, this is so well organized. All right. So, all of this I don't need. Oh no, I need the short right shift. Okay. Oh, it comes with a keycap puller. That's handy. All right, so right shift. Hello? Oh wow, that sits high. Yeah, that sits like concerningly high. Okay, sanity check time. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not using this. Fuck this. Nope. Hey Simon, try a nice PBT. Hey Simon, I think you gave it too low of a score on your tier list. No. Nope. Nope. Upas, Canon keys, I'm sorry. Bro, let me show you how high your fucking caps sit. Okay? Please let me show you. This is beyond fucking unacceptable. That's nice PBT. That's GMK. You notice a slight difference? You notice a slight difference? You guys notice a slight difference? Okay, let me grab another nice PBT just to make sure that it's not like the switch or something that's fucked up there. All right? Is it the switch? Okay, is it this? Okay, wait. Is it just this one fucking keycap that's fucked? Bro, that switch is fucking flush. Dude, I swear the switch is flush. Dude, that is flush. It couldn't possibly be more flush. Try GMK. I'm trying to find something, the right profile. I mean the right row. Okay, see how much fucking better that looks? Is it? Well, look at the size. Yes, it's still higher, but it's not as high. Look at the size of the gap, right? Right? Compared to that. Looks the same. Excuse me? Yeah, this switch is like really fucky. Why are you so fucky, bro? All right, listen, we're just gonna YOLO all the caps on. To be fair, we put creams in a plateless build, which absolutely you should not fucking do. Try other blocker sides? We will. Where's my vape? It's in my hand. You know what? You know what's amazing? When we put the caps where they're supposed to be. I love how nobody said anything. I'm just putting caps on. Everybody's like, yep, this is fun. That's what a keyboard's supposed to look like. Inventing a new layout, of course. Ah yes, the classic Simon layout. be fair, the caps, the switches aren't as randomly crooked as I assume they are, but this one, god damn. That's like, not even close. We might actually disassemble for this. Like, not even close, buddy. Okay, is there a control in there? No, I assume there's a control somewhere else. Oh no, it's fucking screwless. So I have to take the caps off. Love screwless boards. Okay, we're not disassembling because screwless boards. Yay. The die subs are good. The color of the plastic and the texture of the plastic seems off from what I'm like more used to. But give me an opportunity to actually type on it. The die subs look crisp to me. To be fair though, the black doesn't look as black as the black should. Kind of looks a little grayish black. On par with Xiaomi. I have never had a Xiaomi set. My plan was to buy 10 sets and then they raised their prices over 250%. And then I said, fuck them. That's where the story ended. Do I have original Xerox? No, I have CRP R4 Xerox, which was white Xerox, which I love. And a lot of people hate it, but I really fucking like it. Way better than Shen.
Oh, God
absolutely, it's better than Shen.
Stop giving me money, you cunt.
He's the captain the stream deserves, but not the one that gonna build the boat. So we'll make fun of him. Because he can't take it. Because he's not our captain. He's a silent cuck. A watchful protector. A boaty captain. Comrade.
He's the captain the stream deserves, but not the one that gonna build the boat, so we'll make fun of him because he can't take it. Because he's not our captain. He's a silent cuck. A watchful protector. A boaty captain. Listen, the whole point of the cup is you're supposed to sit there and watch. Do you think any PBT manufacturer compares with GMK Color? Well, considering like you have to die sub, so you're die subbing a dark color onto a light color. Okay, that's kind of sussy. No, you're not going to get like wild color variations. Even if you're dealing with like actual double shot PBT, you're not going to get vibrant colors like out of ABS. But the upside of PBT is some people may prefer the sound, some people may prefer the feel, some people may prefer a lot of things. I like PBT a lot of the time. Sometimes I like ABS on a particular set, on a particular build, pardon. I prefer ABS sound. I prefer ABS sound on some builds. Like some builds, I'll build it with PBT and just be like, nope, this is not it. This is absolutely not it. But sometimes, like, it kind of comes together nicely. All right, is there a function in here? There's not. There's a page up. All right. Okay, so this is like the compatibility kit. This is the one I care about. All right, so give me my enter. All right. Give me my mid-layer control. Okay, I'll take that alt. Oh, they have blanks. Okay. There's our fin. Our fin. I love a nice fin key. It's classy. Okay, do you have bottom row supers? If you have bottom row supers, I'm happy. Okay, there's our R3 control. I'd be very happy to see a bottom row super. I'm probably... You have a bottom row function. No, you don't. It's not a bottom row. Okay, you have a bottom row system. I'll take it. I respect it. All right, give me one more. Give me one more bottom row that is not a control. All right, well, that's all you got. I'll put a control. All right, and then finally, how is the space bar? It's tight, but it fits. All right, we're Gucci. Escape is off, my guy? Question mark? Why no step bro? Because this is my control. And, you know, if you use control in this position, some people can use a step bro there. But not everybody. Yep, God bless Unix control. All right. Let's have a look-see. Oh, God. Bro, that shift is so bad. Okay, that control is also pretty bad. Fuck. Okay, you guys can't tell from a top-down view, but I can tell. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Have I tried DCX? Oh yeah, I love DCX. It's my favorite profile. Yeah, reflow those switches. You say that. But you don't understand how much work it's going to entail. First, I have to figure out which of these caps is covering the screws, which is a good opportunity for me to see if this is good screwless. Yep, this is good screwless. I can't find a single fucking screw. Cool. I'm going to assume one is here. Please tell me there's one here. There is. Nice. Does nice PBT come with nipples? I didn't see any, but maybe I'm just blind. What are my daily drivers at the moment? I am using the Jaguar round 1 at the office. At home, I don't really type unless like I'm on stream. Like this is my stream room, my stream computer. So like if I'm not streaming, I'm not really in here. Okay, I'm gonna assume. So 1, 2, there's gonna be one there under the control. Okay, I'm gonna have to remove the shift as well because yay, screwless. Okay. I assume there's like one under the 1. I mean, to be fair, I say good screwless, but like it's still a bitch when you gotta like randomly take it apart. Okay, so there is a screw there, by the way. And there is a screw here. Fuck, you have to remove so many stabilized keys. And that's problematic. Okay, I assume there's one right in the middle as well. Am I right? I don't think I'm right. Just remember the screw holes. I'm trying, bro. Nope, it's not there. All right, we're gonna try the 9. Is it on the 9? Yep, 9 and 0, which means it'll be on the 4 and 5 as well. Won't that prevent flex towards the center? Well, with a gasket mount, you're not aiming for flex, you're aiming for bounce. The idea is the whole board will go up and down, but I'm building it plateless. So there is a larger amount of flex here than anywhere else. And I don't know, fuck it. We'll see how I feel about it when I type on it. For now, it's just basic shit. I meant with X-ring on the Jag. I don't know what you're talking about. I have the original Jag, the 2mm polycarbonate plate and Jane V1 mounting. Okay, I'm kind of YOLOing this because like, I don't know if this is all the screws. It might be, might not be. Jaguar 2 has some X-ring shit. Okay, well. I trust Elaine to make a keyboard that feels good at the very least. By the way, looking bussy. Yeah, love Bussy Town. Best desk mat ever made. Is Elaine an American chick or some Chinese fellow who's trying to seem Americanly reliable? Elaine is Yi Lane Kim, who is a Malaysian girl who is a sweetheart and who actually does a lot of good work for the hobby. She's also a good friend of TGR Sam, who is the goat. All right, do you come off? It comes off. It comes off. We did it. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. All right, so we need to fix that and that. So right shift, right control. Bro, this Daughterboard JST is so stiff. It's so stiff. I mean, it's a good thing because it'll fit in the channel properly. Like, look how stiff that is. Look, look, look. This is stiffer than me on prom night. Look at it. Look at it. It's got a raging JST connection right there. Backspace? No, backspace was sussy because of the keycap, not because of the switch. All right, let's sort this out. Screw on the JST is a little bit odd. No, makes a lot of sense because there's a curve here and this forces it to make the curve and then continue straight, which is perfect. This is actually very good JST channel design. Bro, I swear, like this is... Okay, that's not even close to fucking flush. All right. Are you not hot yet? Yeah, you are. Get hot, baby. Yeah, get toasty for me. Okay, well now it's flat. And let's get the control. Yep, same issue. I just didn't push it down hard enough. I assume it was one of those sneaky switches. Okay, are you straight now? No, you are not. Okay. See, sometimes when you press it down from one side, the other side will lift. You gotta be careful about that shit. All right. Okay, that looks relatively good. All right, let's do a mock build before plugging anything or screwing anything, just to make sure that everything is where it should be. Well, that's a good PP hair right there. All right. Control looks good. Let's check our... Where the fuck is my right shift? Oh, it's already there. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks good, that looks fine. My control was straight, right? Because I really eyeballed that one. Yep, the eyeballed one, straight as hell. Have companies ever came to you because you went off on them and then realized it was your fault? Probably. I don't recall offhand, but yeah, probably. But like never like in a major way. Like if I'm gonna do a YouTube review or like I spend an hour bitching about something, I do my research. Pipe key is solid. It's a universal plate, so ISO and ANSI plate, which as a result means your pipe key is never gonna be perfectly straight, and trying to make it perfectly straight is just fucking wishful thinking. Backspace was kind of off. It wasn't. Not orientation-wise. It was just really, really tight on the stem. B kind of crooked? Fuck. Do I care? I care. Why do I care? Also, I didn't plug in the JST, so thank you. All right, let's fix the fucking B. It's still crooked. See, that's the problem with switches that just have small PPs. Small PP switches, you'll always struggle. Like, this is plateless build struggles 101. It's like, you can fight with it, and it'll never fucking be perfect. Yeah, still. Like, it's exactly the same. Alright, instead of pushing down on the keycap, I'm going to try pushing down on the switch, which gives me a slightly better chance, but not much better. Pushing on a cap will put more weight on one side than the other. Generally, you want to push straight down on the stem. Okay. And let's try it again. Yeah, it's still slightly offset, but fuck it. It's good enough. It's plateless. Fuck it. Once you do enough plateless builds in your life, you learn to just fucking cope with slightly bent switches. It's gonna feel and sound the same, who cares? Yes, Simon is coping. I'm not even looking at chat and I know what you guys are typing right now. It's not even on the screen and I can hear you furiously typing from across the planet. I literally just had to like quadruple check that I plugged in the JST. Okay, we're good. Good. All right. Vega or Chimera, they're very different beasts. Vega is I don't know. Vega's more normie, not necessarily in a bad way. Okay, like, don't take it as any sort of offense, but like it's much more like available. It's much more common. There were many more. Chimera is more like an artisanal type thing. So like not many were made. Not everybody likes that particular style. So if you like it, absolutely go for it. I've only tried Vega. I've never tried a Chimera in person, I believe. Where's the music from? It's from Epidemic Sound. The current song is called Close to You, You the letter U, by Katnip, Katnip. It's a music service that allows me to play music on stream without getting YMCA'd because I actually pay for the music. Yay! What a wonderful time to be alive. Thanks, media companies. You guys are the best. I love it when I put a 3-second clip of a random song in a 2-hour video and get the entire thing taken down. So good. So good. It's very immersive. Okay, there should be one more screw that I can't find. I just felt it. I just felt it. I just felt you. Where'd you go? Okay, there's a screw somewhere. Found it. I know, I'm being a really bad streamer and like the keyboard's not centered where it should be, etc., etc. Everybody's having HDMI. Sorry, boys. It's been a while since I've done a build stream. You guys are just gonna have to cope with it. Yep, you have many choices in keyboard streamers. You made the wrong choice. Not sure if I want this board anymore. Seems like a lot of effort. Keep in mind, it only took us like a very short amount of time to put it together. And keep in mind, the thing that's taken the most amount of time is me using non-recommended switches in PCB mount. So if you're gonna plate mount, you have no problems. And if you're gonna PCB mount, then you're gonna be smart enough to use switches that actually properly fit in a PCB instead of garbage switches with small penises. This keyset also doesn't have an alt-ger. I like having an alt-ger for when I'm angry. Oh lord. Oh lord. Okay, we're good. That was really sussy. Yeah, this is super tight on your stab. To be fair, all these caps are super tight, which I guess is fine. What were the recommended switches? Gaterons or Cherry. They will just fit without a problem. Okay, this is really not removing the fingerprints. In the pictures I've seen of this, all of them looked really fingerprinty. Like, this is a very fingerprinty anodization. And there's no microfiber cloth in the box. That would have been a nice addition. Along with a case. All right, I've got a small microfiber cloth here. Alpacas have tight tolerances? Yeah, they're pretty good. We tested them at the beginning of the stream. Then again, your alpacas and somebody else's alpacas may differ. Can you show the bottom of the blanks? What blanks? There we go. Beautiful. Oh, I realize why I'm sitting off center. So normally I sit over here, but I've got my new computer here that like my old computer's behind the desk and I have yet to like trust this computer enough to put it behind the desk. So like I can't move to the middle. All right, let's get our very normal cable that totally is not massive overkill and plug it in. Can I get it in the hole first try? Probably not. I just tried so hard to unfingerprint this. Fuck it. Hey, my big ass cable fits. Does it though? Does it though? Okay, none of my keys are working. Let me open up via L. Is this why they sent me a replacement Daughterboard? All right. Let me get my Daughterboard testing tool real quick. Why is there a light under the escape key? Because it's getting power, but it's not getting data. Yep. Cool. Let's take it apart for the third time. Yay! So that's why they sent me a replacement Daughterboard. Love taking apart keyboards multiple times for the first build. It's so fucking immersive. I love my immersion. Fran, thank you for redeeming Simon Sells Out. Hey, did you guys know that this is a stream where I stream because I want to stream and I don't have any sponsors, and I stream because I have so much fun doing this. I love taking apart keyboards 3 times to build them for the first time. It's my fetish. It is absolutely my fetish. And some of you guys might judge my fetish, but I just love this. So yeah, please, if you like watching me take 3 attempts to build a keyboard, please consider subscribing or donating or helping me pay for mental help. I hate this. I should have doubted. I should have doubted. I should have tested the Daughterboard that was in it. But I used the Daughterboard that they sent me, thinking both were gonna work fine. White Simon was less stressed. White Simon was smoking a fat fucking blunt before the stream. And if I had fat fucking blunts in this country, I'd be smoking them before, during, and after the streams. Unfortunately here, it is muy illegal. Should move to the Netherlands, Amsterdam. Yeah, I love paying 60% in tax. It's the best. Where is your stream drink? I haven't been drinking it because I've actually been building a keyboard like an idiot. Dude, we're 2 hours and 27 minutes into a build stream that should have taken 45 minutes max. Can you smoke blunts on Twitch? You absolutely can if it's legal in your area. In my case, it is not. Because I live in an area where nothing is legal. Where is Black Simon based out of? I am based out of Dubai. It's this place where the buildings are tall and very high, unlike me. Alright, let's replace the goddamn Daughterboard. Okay, please tell me I can remove that without removing that, otherwise I am going to be angry. Why Dubai? Long story. Because yeah. Alright. Please pop out. Nope, I have to remove all the weights just to access the Daughterboard. Thanks, guys. Thanks. See, this wouldn't be a problem if the Daughterboard wasn't dead on arrival. That would have been great. But no, fuck me in particular. Why would I have nice things? Okay, there's our Daughterboard. Alright, is this sanity check? Let me just check the JST and see if the JST is the issue. So it's either the JST or it's the Daughterboard, so let's find out. Ow. Alright, let's plug you in. Okay, let's plug this in. Don't tell me it has miswired JST cables, just like the original Angle TKL. All right. Yep, it just got recognized. Yep, congratulations. Vertex literally made the same mistake twice. How do you do it? I don't know, but you did it. So on the Angle, a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people got JST cables that were incorrectly wired, where the wrong things went to the wrong place. So power would get delivered, but data, I think, was swapped. So it's still an issue on this. How the fuck? R1 or R2? R2. R1 did not have the issue. So yeah, my wild guess of, hey, maybe it's just the cable was correct. How can you fuck up color-coded wires? By having the wrong colors go to the wrong places. I know, it requires a certain set of skills. I'm not even gonna use this screw because this screw really scares the shit out of me. I'm just not gonna screw it. I thought that's the Aru guy's board for some reason. It's Vertex, bro. The alignment pillar should have given it away. Oh wait, no. Motherfuck. Come on, just come out. Just come out. Okay. So apparently this has to go in. Like the most illogical thing goes in first. Okay, fine. There we go. Followed by the external weight. So the external weight goes on the internals last. It's very logical. To be fair, for the Aru, I will be getting the Aru60 at some point to have a look at it. I'll probably enjoy it a little bit more than this, because I am not a 60% enjoyer. Nor am I an enjoyer of a board that takes me literally 4 attempts to put together. Not because I'm an idiot, but because, one, the switches they sent me literally didn't fit the build I was trying to do, and then two, the daughterboard was dead. Sorry, the JST cable was dead. Sounds like a skill issue? Oh, Troy, you're so lucky. You're so lucky I'm too lazy to ban you right now. I say that like I'm not gonna actually ban you. I'm absolutely gonna fucking ban you. No, that screw absolutely does need to go in there for the record. So we're gonna have to separate it. Put a little gap in there. Like that. A gap. A gappy gap. Okay. Then we're gonna come in with the screw. We're gonna penetrate that gap right in the middle. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Then we're going to. Yep. Okay, bro, I swear there's a hole here. Just get it in the hole. Got it. There we go. All right, we're good. I'm not gonna screw it in all the way. It's just enough to keep the wire in place. All right, let's go. Apparently this is revision 37 of the ARC. If only they had one more revision, the JST wasn't dead. To be fair, they knew that what they sent me had a bad JST, so they like mailed me another JST and Daughterboard, which is kind of sus. All right, sanity check. I'm not gonna assemble it. I'm just gonna plug it in. Boom. In the hole. Moment of truth. There it is. All right, while we're here, you are left shift. You are left GUI. You are split right shift. Same guy. Boom. All right. Momentary 1. Maybe it's review unit 37. Oh wow, they're actually color coded because yeah, it says order ID 37, so I guess they're numbered. I guess they're numbered. Okay. I guess that's all I need for now. That's interesting. It's interesting that they're numbered. I hope the 36 people that got their units before me got the correct JSTs. That'd be nice. Well, to be fair, like they didn't contact me before letting me know, hey, the JST might be dead. We're sending you another Daughterboard. They just sent me another Daughterboard. And I was like, oh, that's very sweet. See, communication is key. Then again, it's a logical leap to assume if they send you a Daughterboard, your Daughterboard's probably fucked. But still, I don't know. I expect people to, you know, be good at things. That is my fatal flaw. I already scratched the inside? Yep, I have. Because Screwless, yay, I love Screwless. It's set up in such a way that even using the very skinny screwdriver they give you, you're gonna scratch the inside of your case. Because that's a place your screwdriver shouldn't be. But now it is, because Screwless, yay, I love Screwless. It's so good, I love removing 20 caps to fucking re-put together my board for the 18th time. It's so good. To be fair though, at least this Screwless implementation does not have screws visible the whole fucking time. They're small, they're low, and they're black, which is good. And they're not in like super obvious areas, unlike other keyboards that have done Screwless very poorly. So, although I complain less than I would have otherwise. All right, we're good. All right, yet again, backspace, good. 0, good. Alt, good. 1, good. Enter, plus. Fin, 9, other alt, left shift. See, the issue is just the fact that it's under so many stabilized keys. I wouldn't mind just removing one use, but having to remove stabilized keys is always a risk. What caps are these? These are nice PBT from Canon Keys. I bought them for, I bought them in the mystery grab bag. That was like $20 for Black Friday. Oh, I also have to turn off that, no device is found. Excuse me? Bro, you were just working. Oh, don't tell me it'll work one way but not the other. It's also a Daughterboard issue. Okay, no, it just doesn't work this way at all. It's absolutely a Daughterboard issue. Is it shorting? If it was shorting, it would still recognize. Could the cable be too much for this little fella? Unclear. Yeah, it's literally not recognizing that. All right, sanity check. Sorry, shorting check. Yep, it recognizes now. All right, matrix tester. Oh, everybody's like, oh, Simon, what are you doing? Oh, well, fucking professional. A professional. Look at this. My glowing croissant. Okay. Okay. Fixed it. Now let's turn off the LEDs. Lighting. Off. Safe. Done. What happened to the PCB? I have no idea. I hit it really hard and now it works. It also lost its key map, which is kind of sus. Okay, now it has the key map back. Okay, let's fucking go. Okay, my desk is kind of in shambles, but I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Fuck, this fucking computer is so big and it's in the way. Okay. Yeah, I didn't spam the stabs, by the way. Normally I spam them before we do a sound test to just get the lube everywhere. But it sounds good. Okay, I need to disable sticky keys. Okay. It feels pretty good. It's a nice plateless. Honestly, I cannot complain. I kind of want to put better keycaps on it for the review phase, because these are good for like $30, but like this board would do really nice with CRP. If I had a nice blue CRP set, which I think I do. I've Peacock Greek. ABS sound test next. Maybe next stream if I have time to actually like get this working the way that I'd like. Like this is nice. I kind of want to build this with like a better build. Cause like they sent me these switches and to be fair, they're okay. Am I still gonna rebuild the 280? Yeah, but I need to loop switches for it. Rebuild at some point. So generally what I like to do for my reviews is I do an initial build, I type on it for a while, I get my thoughts together, I rebuild it, and I see how many of my thoughts carry over. So I know if it's the build that was an issue or it's like an underlying board issue. To be fair, this sounds fucking great for an all aluminum 60% that weighs like 1,218 grams. Nine grams off. I think my hands are just 9 grams too heavy. Simon, drug dealer confirmed. Hey, if you don't know the weight of a gram in your hand, you're gonna get scammed. This needs a little bit more lube. But the nice thing about plateless is I can literally just fucking get in there. Calibrate your hands. Yeah, let me get the calibration tool. Honestly, oh, I'm trying to type on it. Okay, please still work when I plug it in. That'd be great. Nope. Okay, let's try again. Nope. Let's try again. Nope. It's shorting, right? Nope. It absolutely is not. So I initially thought it was shorting, but like if it was shorting and I moved the PCB up and then I pressed down super hard and it still didn't short, then it's not shorting. What's wrong with it? Don't worry, we're gonna fix it. It's literally fixed. I'm not even joking. It's fixed. It literally fucking works. It works. It works. It works. Fucking works. And for the record, like you'd think it's shorting. Let me over. I'll put the macro cam here just so you guys can see. Okay. If you guys think it's shorting, right? Then if I press down super hard on it, then more than this should be getting pressed, right? But it's not. It's not shorting. It's not a shorting issue. So it's not fucking shorting. How's the bounce? It's more flex than bounce at this point. It's a soft bottom out caused by the gasket, but there's a tiny bit of bounce here. Let's check this out. So here's the bounce situation. So this is like typing semi-heavy. This is pushing really hard, but like nobody types like that. But there's a little bit of a bounce, but most importantly, there's flex. So like in the middle of the board, when I press down, there's fucking flex. This bitch flexes, which is nice. That's what I'm looking for. Like I'm trying to find something comfy, and this is comfy. I do enjoy comfiness. From a typing feel perspective, it types good. From a typing sound perspective, it sounds good. From a putting it together perspective, feel better than the Augur. It feels different than the Augur. The Augur was all bounce, all bounce. This is more flex than bounce. Like the Augur was like 90% bounce, 10% flex. This is like 80% flex and 20% bounce. It's different. I do like flex though. I am a simp for flex. All my like highest end builds are all super flexy. Better than the Corn? Yes, absolutely better than the Corn. Like ledge mount gasket O-ring only goes so far. It's gonna feel like every ledge mount gasket O-ring. This at least has something interesting going on. And this sounds a lot better than the Unicorn. A plate will do that. Add more bounce? I don't know. Because like the maximum amount of bounce is determined by the gaskets, right? And there's an okay amount of bounce, but not as much as the Augur. Like not even fucking close. I'm curious to why when I hit it with the mallet, it works. So I assume the Daughterboard is borked, and eventually I do have to replace the Daughterboard, which means if I take this to the office, I have to take the mallet. A plate will side with flex? With bounce, yeah, of course. All right, fuck it, that's enough. Let's find some poor unsuspecting streamer to raid. Okay, where the fuck is makers and crafting, dude? Like, I don't understand. Categories you think will like, you'll like. Oh, really? Really? Categories you think I would like. Oh, sorry, viewer. All right, let's look at my favorite categories. Makers and crafting is the first one. Categories you think I would like, okay? Rimworld. That's great. There's makers and crafting. Where's my most fucking watched? You are the biggest, dumbest pieces of shit, Twitch. Ooh, dude, Hanatori's fucking streaming. Fuck yeah. He's building a cloud line. The memer. The meme build. What's Rim Job? Rimworld is a game that Kate likes to play, and it's fun. And I don't know why it's suggesting it to me, because like I've only watched her play it like once. All right. We're gonna raid the shit out of Hanatori. Our raid message is going to be Ron. Cloudline hater? Not a hater. It's just me. What is Mimi about the Cloudline? Everybody keeps asking me about it. That's the meme. That's the meme. You guys don't know. You guys gotta read up on your lore and be like, hey Simon, what do you think of the Cloudline? Have you seen the Cloudline? Alright, I'll see you boys on Saturday. Hopefully between now and then, I put a little bit more TLC into the Arc60. Should be good. Make sure to be very polite to Hanatori because he's a chat.
You have to be motivated. You have to be like in the mood to actually build a keyboard and like actually take care of it.
Hanatori.
Like Simon, how's it going, dude? Welcome, guys. Oh, hey Simon. Hey Simon. Hey Simon.